flushed. Retail sample. Ellen got increasingly pissed off with me every time I came home and told her the bad news. I couldn't say I blamed her, but she refused to accept that I could have paid my share of the expenses with a job I had before we met. But this wasn't good enough. Not for her. "Well, that's too bad," Sonya was saying, dragging me out of my thoughts. I had to disagree with her. From my point of view, it was a blessing in disguise. If we'd had children, those little people would be suffering through court battles, switching homes for access, fights between the parents, and whatever else comes with going through a divorce. I could live without putting my kids through all that. "Yeah," I said absent-mindedly, "too bad." Though I think she could tell I didn't really mean it. I was staring into my cup, not paying attention to what I was saying. "I need to ask you something," I said as she brought the frying pan over and scraped scrambled eggs into my plate along with some bacon. "That doesn't sound good," she said, though I couldn't tell if she was joking. No, nothing bad. I'm just curious about something." She placed the pan in the sink. It was still hot and sizzled when it hit the water, a gush of steam rising up. "Okay," she said. "What's up?" She didn't sit down at the table with me. Instead, she began to tidy up the kitchen. "That night at the casino, when you saw me there, was that a coincidence?" Sonya stopped what she was doing and turned to face me. For some reason, she didn't seem to want to answer the question. "No," she told me. "I was there looking for you." "Looking for me? But how'd you know I'd be there?" "I ran into a mutual friend of ours. They told me where I'd be able to find you. As it happened, the first time I went, you were there. I kept going back every night until you showed up again." "Who's this friend?" She didn't answer. I ate the breakfast she had made, which was a welcome change to the nothing I usually had. Sonya thrust the dishcloth into the sink, turning back around. "I was talking to a friend recently," she said. "I was telling them about the financial issues going on and that I had gone through every resource I could think of, and nothing worked. They said they knew someone who might be able to help, but they couldn't guarantee that person would be willing. Of course, I was willing to take a chance." She gave a small laugh. "Imagine how surprised I was when I found out they were talking about you." She walked over to my chair and leaned to kiss me, a quick peck on the lips. "I should probably get going. I have a few things to do today." Not entirely true. But I didn't want to be at the house when the kids came back. I don't have much experience around kids. My brother has two, a boy and a girl. But since he and I don't speak much, I've never met them. Sonya went to get her purse and returned with the money. "It's a few dollars short of the full 1,000, she said sheepishly. "I went to the store early this morning to get a few things for breakfast." There was a short pause, long enough for me to take the cash from her. "Not that I want to rush you, but when do you think you might be able to do it?"